It all started in 2010 when FSG bought Liverpool Football Club. The dynasty is already cooking, it's already in motion, and it's already nearing, the end point. Now, when I come here to tell you about FSG and scream praises about Fenway Sports Group FSG, John Henry, and the likes of them, many of you will tell me Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool. You too like Liverpool. You love Liverpool too much. Bro, I know what I'm actually telling you. Now, this started 2010. 2010, Liverpool started in the middle of the abyss. Some will say Liverpool started, in the belly of the beast. That was ugly, ugly situation. At that point, Liverpool were in brink of being bankrupted. Liverpool Football Club were owing somewhere close to 350 million pounds. That club, as of that time, that club would have been bought and changed, and the name will be changed. I can tell you the truth. So, as of that time, I wouldn't tell you, Liverpool's owner, as of that time, ran the club to the mud because they bought the club with lots of debt also. The club being owned, as of that time, by Tom Hanks and George Gillett. They bought the club in 27 from Morris family, being managed by David Morris as of that time. This Morris family ran this club for over 50 years, and the club was in debt. Then, 27, these two owners actually bought the club. Tom Hanks and George Gillett, they bought Liverpool Football Club, and then 2010, everything transformed. All the lenders wanted to collect their money. That was an issue, and the case was in court for a very, very long time until Fenway Sports Group FSG, led by John Henry and Tom Werner, actually, pushed forward to buy Liverpool Football Club, and that was the moment everything changed. Everything changed. The previous season, Liverpool Football Club's coach, Rafa Benitez, resigned, and the club was in abyss. Like, the club was in sliding mode down the drain. As of that time, I tell you, as a Liverpool fan and as a Nigerian, if I go to football houses and Liverpool are playing, most times they will not even, attend to us. They will chase us back home because Liverpool fans will be like 2 or 3 as of that time. It was really, really funny. Remember back then, I believe those of you that have been supporting Liverpool fan for a very, very long time will understand at least glimpse of what I was actually saying. Now, Liverpool Football Club being bought, by John Henry and Tom Werner FSG, around, I think when they signed the club, they bought the club around 300, million pounds, and paid off, put part of that debt of 350 million pounds. And then they used what we call Moneyball to actually run the club. That is the reason at some point you get some news about Liverpool having salary structure. I think they were criticized for so long about this salary structure. Why are you underpaying players? Why do this? Why do this? Right now, I think that salary structure is beginning to change. This is the way they actually used to make sure that this club maintain glory. Now, Liverpool started with Damian Comolli. As of that time, he was the sports and technical director. He signed some top talents like Stewart Downing and Andy Carroll, and also Luis Suarez as of that time, and also signed Roy Hodgson as Liverpool's coach, who succeeded Benitez that left in 2009. Now, after back and forth, Roy Hodgson was sacked and Kenny Dalglish was signed. Kenny Dalglish finishing 6th and 8th successful seasons. 6th and 8th denied Liverpool of Champions League football, and then he was sacked April 2012 because Liverpool cannot afford to miss Champions League football because the club was programmed to be run on the finances generated by the club. So this was, negative when it comes to, the plans of FSG towards Liverpool. Then at that point, Rodgers was signed. Brendan Rodgers, I believe so many Liverpool fans are familiar with Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers was signed. He was not actually used to Moneyball. Moneyball was a trick used by Fenway Sports Group FSG to run so many of their businesses. You get a potential for a cheap amount and also sell this potential, high amount. This is what Chelsea Football Club currently are doing now without so many people actually understanding that fact. This is what Chelsea is doing right now. This current Chelsea owner, this is what they are actually doing right now. Now, Liverpool signed, Rodgers, and Rodgers was assistant coach. I think as of that, before then, he used to be an assistant coach to Jose Mourinho at Chelsea. He did not understand this Moneyball, and also he was in charge of, transfers as Swansea as of that time. Yes, because he moved from Swansea to Liverpool Football Club. Now he oversees, the transfers at Liverpool and signed lots of top talent like Joe Allen. I believe many Liverpool fans will know Joe Allen. Signed Joe Allen, Daniel Sturridge, Norin Sahin, Felipe Coutinho, and then promoting Ryan Sterling. As of that time, these players back then, he signed them, I think, accumulatively somewhere close to 47 million pounds. Yes. Then Liverpool finished second and sixth. That second, 2014, I remember almost every Liverpool fan will not forget that season. That season, Liverpool nearly won the league and Gerrard slipped. Chelsea Dembaba struck a strong rod to almost every Liverpool fans. Hey, God. See that particular season, I will not forget. And I think this is the reason why almost every Liverpool fan right now don't like Chelsea Football Club, because of that season. Because that season, Chelsea were not in contention of anything. And assuming Liverpool just, drew that match, Liverpool would have clinged to that league title. So Liverpool losing that match resulted in Liverpool trying as much as possible to make sure that they get 11 goals in 3 matches, because Manchester City were in the same point with Liverpool after that loss. And Manchester City were almost, I think, 10 goals ahead of Liverpool Football Club as of then. Then next season, Brendan Rodgers finished 6th position and then he was sacked. I think in 2015, October 2015, he was sacked. Then Jurgen Klopp mounted the stage, the big man for the big job. Jurgen Klopp entered the stage 2015 season, I think after 9 matches or so, because as of that time, I remember Liverpool played somewhere close to, I think, 8 or 9 matches, and Liverpool won only 2, I think draw 3 and lost 3, something like that. So Klopp was signed, and Klopp signed, and as usual, Klopp was, made in charge of the transfers. Then Liverpool brought in Michael Edwards and Ian Graham. Everything changed for Liverpool Football Club. Then in 2016, Edwards became both the sporting director and technical director, overseeing transfer policy. And that is where, he signed some top talents like, Sadio Mane, Wijnaldum, Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah, Robertson, Alisson Becker, Fabinho. Most of these names right now are already legends. When you mention these names, you understand that these players are second to none. So as of then, Liverpool played very good football, still maintaining that policy. Now Liverpool winning the Champions League under Jurgen Klopp in 2019 and also the Premier League in 2020. As of that season, Liverpool played about 190 matches within those 2 seasons. 190 matches, and Liverpool getting somewhere close to 2.2 points per game, in the sense that Liverpool won most of the game. I think finishing almost 99 points. I think 99 points when they claimed to that league title. Now Liverpool had to expanded their stadium to 61,000 capacity. That was the turning moment for Liverpool Football Club. Now in 2023, Liverpool generated a revenue of 715 million pounds. Now that money used to pay off the remaining debts Liverpool were actually owing, and also, solidified every transfer in Liverpool Football Club. And that season, Liverpool did not sign any player. Remember, also Liverpool signed a deal with Nike, which gave them somewhere close to 35 million pounds. All this, so many TV rights and so many sources where all this money was actually generating from. Then fast forward 2022, June 2022, Edwards stepped down and being replaced by Julian Ward as the new sporting director. And then he signed players like Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, and Edwards was now overseeing Julian Ward. Now Julian Ward didn't last up to 1 year before he stepped down also as the technical director role for Liverpool Football Club. when he stepped down, he was being succeeded by, Jörg Schmeichel. I don't forget that guy name. I think the name is somewhere complex. I think George Schmeichel, one German guy as of that time, who signed Dominic Soboslai, he signed McAllister, he signed some top talents too. I think these two names. He signed Ryan Gravenberch also. Some of Liverpool's top players right now. He oversaw the signing back then. And then 2024, Edwards returned as CEO, overseeing sporting director Richard Hughes and also technical director Julian Ward. Everything changed in Liverpool Football Club. Now, fast forward to 2025. Liverpool are making statement. Liverpool know exactly that Mo Salah's departure will most likely cost Liverpool a lot. So Liverpool are starting to build that right now. And this is the reason why Liverpool got, some statement signings like Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak. These three players, Liverpool spending close to £446 million in one summer transfer. However, Liverpool outgoing increased somewhere close to 226 million pounds after the sale of the likes of Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, Joao Kwanzaa, and some of other players Liverpool actually sold. Now, you see the reason why when I come, I scream Liverpool Football Club day in, day out, because I know what we actually journey through. Right now, I think Manchester United are actually facing similar problem. Back then, they faced that similar problem, and they protested. I think 25, they protested and everything changed. But right now, I don't know why things are not actually changing for them. But that is, by the way, for Manchester United. But right now, Liverpool are dominating. And the big question here is, will Liverpool be fined for spending this amount of money? Bro, Liverpool is here to dominate. If you don't know Liverpool Football Club, that is why when I see so many rival fans drop so many comments about Liverpool dropping, Liverpool falling, Arne Slot falling, I just smile, because Arne Slot was signed, handpicked by Richard Hughes after Xavi Alonso made it clear that he does not have any intentions of leaving Bayern Leverkusen as of that time. Now, Liverpool profiled Arne Slot. Arne Slot moved to Feyenoord and won their league for after how many years? So, as a Liverpool fan, when you see a rival fan scream Liverpool, you should understand that that rival fan understands Liverpool's assignment. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Remember, we are Liverpool and that means more. If you enjoyed the video, kindly give us a like, and we are going to love for you to hit that subscribe button and also turn on your bell notification. We are Liverpool and that means more. You will never walk alone.